Welcome to this Getting Started with Movicon 11 online tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be looking at the real-time database. This is where our communication drivers and variables live. We'll review how to create tags, create and communicate with our drivers, and assign physical or PLC addresses to your tags. First, we're going to right-click on our COM driver, Add New. We have a Modbus TCP simulator, so we need to look for our Modbus folder here. And the Modbus Ethernet TCP IP driver. Once we have that in our project, we can double click on it, bringing up the Modbus TCP IP configuration window, where we've got some properties for the driver, as well as configuration for our stations or nodes. We're going to add a new node and give it a unique name, as well as a server IP address. Once you have the node configured, you can test your communications if you are connected to it. And here we can see we succeeded. Next, we're going to create a variable. And to do that, you right-click on Variables, Add New. We'll leave the default name. To look at the properties for this variable, we can just click the variable in our project window and go over and look at the property window. You can see all the properties for that variable. Set up as a word. And we're going to click the retentive checkbox. This way the value is kept in memory. To connect this variable to your driver or to a PLC address, we look for the property called Dynamic and open up the Dynamic Connection Manager. Here you can see we've got some tabs to connect to different items through network, OPC, or your COM driver. We're going to select Modbus TCP IP, unit ID of 1, multiple registers, and a start address. Now that we've connected or created a variable and connected it to a PLC, we're going to put an object on the screen so we can see the data from our toolbox. Under Objects, Edit Box Display. You can just drag that object on the screen, and you can do a drag and drop of your variable onto the object. Or if you click on the object and look at the properties, you can open up the Connection Manager and find the variable here. And we'll go ahead and test this. In the background, you can see the Modbus Ethernet TCP IP simulator. As they increase and decrease the value, you can see it change. So we know our communications is working and we are configured correctly to our PLC or simulator address.